And good morning, folks. Put eye drops in my eye. I am busy this morning. I got 3 more grocery runs I got to do for the elderly and disabled, and it's going to be a fun one because it's already warm this morning. It's like 95 already and rising. Ugh, love days like this. And thank you for people who donated in my PayPal account. It really helped. August is one of the worst months because I had to divide the food bank into two things. One for the food bank, which we give out to church members, and another thing I talked to all the church people that are involved and the entire group. Things are getting too hairy, and we're going to move some of the products, the canned goods, the dry goods, and we also have freeze dried. Uncle Alan isn't stupid, into the food pantry. This is a pantry that we save for emergency during the dark winter. I'm just doubling down and making sure. That's why I'm buying another 20 jars of peanut butter over at Walmart. Things that got a little weird, okay? And this is part of my PSA. If you have a food pantry, double check everything. If you have refrigerators and freezers, make sure you have backup and make sure you have a thermal mass. That's a bottle filled with water, and it could be rice, it could be water, it could be water and flour to make a thermal mass. Okay, to keep the refrigerator cool. Rice is a horrible one, but it does work. I experimented with a lot. Gravel, rice, flour and water, sawdust. Sawdust worked pretty good, but the problem was they tend to burst because the expansion of this. And trying to clean that mess up afterwards was horrible. But flour and water works well. The other thing is that I tell people is if you have water, make sure you stockpile 10 to 15 gallons for 2 weeks. If you have two people, let's see, 1 gallon per person. And if you have a pet, that's 3 gallons altogether. Okay? Put it where you are safe from radiation, from fallout. Okay? Because everybody gets that wrong. All right? If you're 50 or 100 miles away, but if you're in the footprint, it comes down. Okay? You're outside, you see in the distance a big mushroom cloud, and you can judge it because if you watch Lee's channel, Cold War Prepper, you could judge it by this. I go by that method. Okay, it does work. You should all have this from the Red Dragon or the 8 packs. Don't go to San Francisco or New York. I keep telling people this, but nobody ever understands. First thing you want to put on is this. You don't breathe it. Okay, Uncle Alan has to be really careful. One lung. So first thing I'm going to do, put this on. Okay. Now normally I need this to see up close or far away. Second thing, protect the eyes. This is complete covered. Third thing, if I don't have a hat or I'm not wearing my hat, but I always carry one of these. Okay. I'm protected from radiation. I have to wear something to cover my arms and my hands, and I'm off. Not that heavy, not that expensive. Okay? And then you go and seek shelter. Remember, full size military tourniquet with 2 safety pins, wrap around solar glasses, Last thing you take off is this. Okay? Okay, that didn't take long, fairly fast, and make sure you keep covered. Decontaminate, brush off, put it in a bag, and stash it away. Put on new clean clothes, then wash. I tell a lot of people have a small agricultural sprayer, okay, or a spray bottle. You don't want to be going like this to decontaminate yourself. The spray bottle, wash down the cloth and everything, scrub it down, rinse. Fairly easy, fairly fast, not hard. And again, when you decontaminate, be sure you step on that piece of drop cloth. Fold the drop cloth in half. If you do all that and you left particles on the floor, you just recontaminate yourself. Think, folks. Okay? Once that all done, put on nice clean clothes, go inside the shelter for 2 weeks. All right? Hopefully you have brains like Uncle Al. You know how to set up an emergency air filter. A lot of people, I could do it now. And it says, this is in case you're at the B&B, bed and breakfast, you're at a friend's house, you're at your girlfriend's apartment, you know, the one with the big... But anyway, I am all set up. I always have a fallout kit, I always have a food bag, and I have my bug out bag, and I got my haversack with my necessities. All right, the special toys. So if I had a little trouble, I know to, well, let's see, a little pocket knife to remove the problem really quick. Before you see that, I'm not flashing it out. It's going to be in your kidneys and it's coming out from the front. I'm not a nice person. If you press me, you're going to get it. Anyway, you have a nice day. I'm going to try to show you what my seedlings coming up. I am fighting solar UV radiation. And I've been reading the apocalypse about the sun killing people, and then also pustules and boils. I need to get a Catholic Bible. It's like the King James and the Greek versions giving me a headache. Plus I'm reading this one. I think Lee's in Texas, so that'd be Central. So it's 2 hours, so it'll be 6 o'clock on the 9th for this one. And I've been taking notes like hell. And I'm still doing the first aid kit. I'm going to put everything new, what I have listed down, because I'm not showing people that stuff. Screw you guys. I've been prepared for the last 40 years, and I'm fine-tuning it. I have my main kit. Everybody does their main kit to them. Me, I got to figure out 3 kits. Some kind of trauma kit for if I get a ouchie boo-boo with a big hole in me, or somebody went like that. I already know my first aid. I took all the classes, an advanced class, and I know that stuff. Also, I know how to do vet stuff too. So I'll have that one for trauma. Ouchie boo-boo kit is every day out in the woods, camping, hiking, what comes out, what bit you, why did you rub your butt with poison ivy. Hey, you have kids. I don't have kids, but my brothers and sisters and cousins, they have a ton of kids. And I'm looking at, what do you mean you thought it was safe to rub it on you to get rid of the mosquitoes? That's poison oak, you. Okay, this is why Uncle Alan has to take tranquilizers. All right, so I have an ouchie boo-boo kit. I have a personally designed one for me. If I have to go hiking or if I have to boogie it. My doctor's is mad as hell at me because my body's 47% damage and they don't like me doing the 5-mile walks in the heat. and they're looking at me. So you're using a walker and you're walking 5 miles when it's 105. Quit that. Okay? All right. I wear protection. I wear sunscreen. I wear long sleeves. And they're all looking at me. We're going to call you back. We're going to have a couple of teleconference on your phone, and we're going to scream at you for about 45 minutes. I still have to find out what the hell's going on with my surgery plans, and I have to lose weight. I'm flopping between 190 to 193. I'm not too happy, folks. I quit junk food altogether. I have to lose this weight, and also I'm mean as hell when I don't get my goodies in me. That's how I am. Okay? And remember, Uncle Alan carries a solid steel cane. If you want that hook, the crook of it, up where you don't want the sun don't shine, or toward your nads, a lot of people don't know how to fight with a cane. You'll just swing it around. No, I hook people. It's an extension of my arm. So when I get mad, it's like, oh no, why is my voice so high? Uncle Alan. Oh God, that hurt. Can't do the high-pitched voice anymore. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. And remember, I'll be seeing you. Don't forget, N95, some kind of goggles, and if you don't have a hat, remember, full-size military bandage. It's not rocket science, folks. I'll see you later. Bye now. I'll be seeing you. Oh, I wrote a note on the sticky pad. Please go check out my rant from yesterday. I only got 33 views. I don't know why. I got shadow banned again. Okay, folks. Bye now.